just always realize that the mic is a bit, maybe too far, but I hope you can hear me anyways. There have been a festival going on here lately, and I haven't been able to make videos now because it have been very loud, so yeah. So I've come up with a little way to to define with these myself. Sorry if this is loud. Well, anyways, they're just yeah. Anyways, and oh yeah, if anyone gets disappointed, there is no nakedness in the video, except from, well, the hands are pretty naked. Not so pretty, maybe. It's very hot. That's why I have been running around. Luckily, I don't have, well, someone who can look in here. So I kind of can't run around naked. It was above 40 plus indoors, and yeah, although I have large fans and whatnot, it has been really, really hot today, so I could even make a video now on the day because it was like too hot to not have the fans on. I'm really, really hot right now as well. Well, that sounded strange. I mean, like, yeah, you know what I mean, like warm. Okay, so, and yeah, so, and now I also have this. I have been taking a shower. I've heard that you should take actually I'm going to do the Ayurveda one. Oh, I should maybe whisper now then. Okay, I will put this on the Ayurvedic Shakti because I speak softly. But I will also do the Ayurveda one. It will be more than one video, I'm sure, about Ayurveda on there. Soon I've started to think about at least what to talk about, but I'm sure it will be rambly stuff as usual, whatever I talk about. There is not much structure to it. Especially, whoa, I'm sorry, I'm very much of the Vata, which are pretty random and also unstructured, but usually also very much of, those are the ones who have this psychic abilities often as well, so there are always advantages in every of these various ways you can be. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah, so I was taking a really, really hot shower. I almost burned myself because I thought you usually want to take a cold shower than when it's very hot, but I have heard that then you adjust or what do you say? Yeah, well, anyways. So it's easier to cope with the heat, so I thought I would do that then. So yeah, that's why I have this now. Otherwise I would run around naked, but we will take some cards. Getting in touch with our naked souls anyways. And these kind of marbly things, plastic ones, I will use them as well. If anyone wants a free reading, I will, first of all, I will check with the cards. I think I will do, maybe I'll do that just privately and not publicly, but if it seems like it's a good idea, then I will do, if anyone asks for a personal free reading. Oh, I have to fiddle with this more. I'm sorry, I just... 11 of each color. I've not come so far yet. Well, yeah, and then I will use this beforehand as well to give me some information as well. See, my own little tool that will show a little bit where you are at, what you need at the moment. And if I don't reply, if you ask for free reading, oh, sorry, that's how I speak, just ask me again, or, yeah, because maybe just for the moment it wouldn't be suitable for you or something, so don't feel discouraged. I love to do them, so please ask if you feel like it. This is past life. I won't use these now. This is one new deck. I'm quite fond of, you say, Doreen's decks partly, but there's something that doesn't click always as well with the Doreens and me, but I don't know, kind of like them many times anyway. I'm more for the tarot though, oftentimes. And here is one of my newest decks that I fell so much in love with. It's Nicolette deck, Collie, or how you say tarot. It's really a beautiful deck. With the symbolism, I don't know, it just speaks to me so much. They are so wonderful, these cards. So I wanted to share these with you today. And actually, I didn't take a picture, but I've seen recently, I've been in touch a lot with fairies. That's kind of this time of the year where it's like, it's nature and all is blooming and so on. But then I saw some fairy rings in very strange places, but I didn't take any pictures. Maybe I should do that and also put up for you to see in some ramble video or something. At least one of them or something. Okay, now I messed with this grey nail polish. So impatient, I can't wait. Have to and also I have, as always, have other stuff underneath, so it's like, okay, never mind that. Okay, so anyways, I don't know, these are not fairy cards, but I don't know why I thought about that. I think it's green and all that. Yeah, so. And sometimes I also have these fixated ideas. Now I thought about putting this one on top of the Doreens, but I feel their energies are so different, so they can't be touching each other. Okay, I'm so sorry. I like it. Oh, by the way, but I will put this on the other channel. Thank you so much. It's upside down on this, yeah. Hermetic Kitten. Oh wow, what a name, really. Also, I've watched some videos that were really relaxing. Of yours. I haven't watched a lot. I tend to be very much like, I listen to, if I find some content creators whose videos I like. I used to look at, I tend to just be drawn to the same all the time. But I have varied myself a bit, at least I have maybe 4 or 5 channels that I check out. But there are many, many, many more that I like. I just don't remember, if you say to. And there are so many other things I like as well, like series, documentaries, and everything. I try to keep myself away from there much more. Anyways, we will pull 2 cards now, as I used to do for the mothers and fathers guy, or from them, messages from them, we would assume then. And here I select it back. This is a little bit dark. It looks actually darker here on the video. I don't know why. They're brighter green, actually, but oh no, yeah. It's interesting when it comes to this apartment. I decided that before I moved, for no reason at all, I wanted to live in a pink house. You know, the ideas. Anyways, I still like that it's pink. I'm kind of a sucker for pink sometimes. I like pink things. They make me happy to see. I guess the same thing with the hearts, you know. I am a heart fanatic, if you would say. I like hearts. They make me happy. So, since I don't put the cards now, I'll just fiddle with this for a while longer. So I thought that, okay, I want to live in a pink house. I want to have a great view. I mean, when I look out, I want to see. I can't like just look into another house. It makes me depressed. I really need a view, preferably at the sky or nature or something like that. Because I like to meditate, kind of just, I don't know. I just need that, and also not to have anyone that could look in, and here I just have that. The windows you see in the opposed to my balcony is just a student place. I mean, okay, they have some radio actually, this town's radio stuff there, but they're just there's certain hours, and oftentimes the upper floor there is no one. The students that are there are on the lower one, so they don't look in anyway. So, and now it's Sunday, so I can run around naked anyways. Otherwise I would probably be a bit careful about that. I mean, you can obviously pull down so no one can look in, but if you want to look out at the same time, then so those were the things that I was really clear. This is what I need. I don't know about the pink stuff there, but I just kind of sort of put that in there in the order, if you would say, then to the universe, as people say with the law of attraction thing. Oh, here, you need to hold them. So, maybe paint. So, well, I'll fix that, or maybe it's okay as it is. Well, so, yeah. So I got all that perfectly fine, but I should have maybe asked for a few other things. When I moved here, I realized that. But I kind of like it as well. It's very, very small. This is the first apartment that came up after I decided to move. You who have listened to me for a while know that they didn't allow me to have the Labrador there anymore. And not to be, I'm really, to say that you are a kind person is kind of I don't know, other people must decide about that. But it's quite a rare thing also, actually. It's quite a rare thing that people don't play a lot of games and have, all that. And we all have issues. I have a lot of issues, you all know that, but still, I don't want to harm people. I think I'm quite understanding. But yeah, if I feel like people, what do you say, take a dump on my head, maybe I dump them then. But I mean, I don't consider myself better than anyone or anything like that. And we all, for some reason, do what we do, and we think that's good in the moment. So, yeah, I don't believe in evil actually at all. Where did I go with that? Why? Well, I don't remember really. Yeah, it was about the dog. I really long for her. I met her. I went there when she had her little birth. It was very long time ago. I can't take her here now even because the cat moved in. This crazy, crazy cat. She's just too unpredictable, and I care for Kira's, the dog's, eyes. I don't want her to get some claws in her eyes, because this cat is not like any cat that I've met ever before. But she's very, very cozy with me now. She's almost too clingy, actually. I love her, but yeah, she's a sweetheart. I'm really happy she came into my life, this little strange cat. Anyway, so I can't have the dog here anyways now. Where am I going with this? Yeah, it was the ones who kind of messed with me about the that's also one thing. If you are quite kind most of the time, people can sometimes assume that you're more or less stupid because it's also so rare to be. But it's not, it doesn't matter. But anyways, those who just were because I had what do you say? I had her for years before, so it was just they just wanted to be. I mean, it's sometimes people do things just for the showing off of power. They are really small. People do that, so oftentimes, I mean, there is no reason even to get upset about that because that shows where they are at, and that's just a pity for them, maybe them. I don't know. But anyways, so I kind of, because she was really so important to me, the dog, and such a, I mean, yeah, in Wicca terms you would say familiar, really super, super close to me, and I was so sad. I was so sad when she left, and I couldn't go out walking almost anywhere because everywhere I walked I knew what she liked to smell and what she, I mean, my heart was crushed actually when, because she also very much saved me after a lot of stuff that had been going on before then. So she meant well to me. I do believe that everything have a meaning and a purpose still, so I kind of knew that as well, but still I was so sad. It was like losing my baby. I mean, really, my little baby. The most fun and wonderful creature I've met. Still she is really the most kind and lovely dog also. We have had dog always in my family, but she's like I've never been so connected with the dog as with she, or her you say, but anyways, so I kind of knew that. I don't do like any bad sort of spells or wish harm on people, but still, you know, if you do have the what can you say, power, but the ability, if you have this, I mean, I may seem like a person who doesn't have really a strong mind, but when it comes to certain areas or dimensions, I do. And so I knew this will not go well for these persons who try to mess with me just because they want to be, just because it was no other reason than just wanting to be mean, actually, because to them it didn't matter at all, and also it was allowed for many years before then, so it's just all of it was totally stupid. But then now their company, first of all, they sold off that I guess pretty like a year or so after, or half year, I don't know, very quickly I think. And now also the store, they sold off the company, and all their workers was sold to other companies too, and so on. So yeah, anyways, and then because I knew that already, and this won't go well. They can't. The owner there, I knew that it's not possible that this one can mess with me in that way. Although I don't direct any bad stuff, I knew it will turn on this person very hard. I also do have those very strong spirit guides and so on, who, yeah, I don't know, they don't like to see me sad, I guess. And I mean, we all have a lot of spirit guides and so on. That's also one thing when you work with someone, or if you would, let's say, fuck with someone or fool them in any way or behave badly, you at the same time you actually not are judged, but you also there are others dimension there who are on their ancestors and relatives and everyone who backs them up, angels, whatever. So you really need to treat people well, fairly. I mean, it's good to do so anyways, I believe. But anyways, that happened, and now they also had a store selling stuff, and well, yeah, that doesn't seem to go bad. One they had in the center of the city, they had to, you know, they couldn't have that there anymore, and so on. So, but you know, anyways, I don't. I mean, they are already small to begin with, so you don't need to. I don't really, and I have nothing against it. For example, that one who, for some reason, just wanted to be an asshole. But I really don't. Even if I meet this person, I like say hello and talk like a bit friendlier. You know, it's not my problem if someone is treating you not okay. It's theirs. The problem isn't yours. You know, so. Anyways, and I didn't do any, although I was really, that time also I was tempted. I was a bit tempted. But I knew, okay, there is a reason for everything, and I tried to like talk to myself better, in better ways. And also, I mean, I'm not new to this. I know, you know, what goes around comes around stuff. And yeah, I also, as I said, I knew that I didn't have to. I knew that this will turn back so much like a boomerang to this person. So it's like I should have done a protective spell rather for them. Yeah. Oh gosh, I know this may sound bad, but it's just the way it is. So yeah. But as for, I don't know why I talked about that now, just the amount of power, actually we all have that. It's not like it's, we can train it though, but yeah, I wish when it comes to this apartment that I may have ordered some little things, other things also, maybe. It's, you know, it makes a lot of sounds from everywhere, and yeah, I don't know, but it's okay. It's totally fine, and it's quite small. It's almost like living in a well, not like a hotel, but like a. Oh, sorry, I'm moving this for some reason. Almost like a larger hotel place. I don't know. Although I have several rooms, it's still, I don't know, maybe I just haven't adjusted to to live here but I like it here much better. So, and I had to let go of that little dog, the little girl, and yeah, I can go and take a walk with her and something if I like. Anyway, so I just miss having her all the time. And she's like, it's not only that I'm so attached to her, she is very, very attached to me. If I visit her, she follows me, then, you know, I'm hers. So it's quite sad to leave her, to give her back, if you would say. Also then, all the time when I have left her again, and then I walk away and think that she will, every time I forget also, I think that, okay, that she like understands like humans, so that she would go to them then. But she, she turns around and follow me back then. So, yeah, it's rough. Gosh, what am I doing now? I don't know why I even, what I'm rambling about. I'll have to put this aside now and take the 2 cards. I'm sorry, I will at least put it here below, or you have already seen that probably. What time the actual reading starts. Yeah. I guess I missed talking to you. So oh, Francis also, and that was also I guess on the other channel. Thanks for saying that you're there listening. Yeah, and Hermetic Kitten. Very glad for your comment. Very sweet. I don't know if everyone who watched one of my channels watched the other one, so I probably have to say it if I recall on the other one as well. Oh, okay. You amaze me that anyone listen actually, but thanks again very much. So, right, from Mother Earth here, a message to us all, and then it's almost like an eye in the middle there, or no, but I mean with a lot of fantasy you could at least Father Sky or Father Sun. So, right, a lot of imagination, you see. I have a lot of that as well. So, okay. Feels like it's not straight. And these times that doesn't matter. Actually, when it comes to the rainbow pictures as well, I just I like the whole. I agree with the whole issue, of course, but I do. But actually, I like the rainbow colors so much, so I keep it just for the. I mean, you can, if you were great at fixing with pictures and stuff, you could obviously fix that yourself. I'm too lazy maybe to do that, so, and I don't know how to really, but so I'm gonna keep that because it relates for me to Munaki and all that, and that's the next one after the Ayurveda topic, which is I will soon make a long, rambly, probably, but I will try to stay at the topic at least, but I will not be very I will probably put a link to someone who says it in a more focused way, so I don't mess up your idea about Ayurveda. But I will not ramble about other stuff too much, I hope. Then, okay, let's see. From Mother Earth. Oh, this is number 14. I've never seen this. As I said, these are very new to me. Number 14. I guess this is Major Arcana, and that would be Temperance, I think. Let's see. It doesn't say much in the little booklet that I have here. It's very... Let's see. Anyways, maybe it says something that is different from others. Yes, this is Temperance. And I really do need that. Moderation, temperance, that is one of my tricky things to learn. Because I'm more of an all-in or all-out person. Either or, off or on. But it's good with moderation, and that is also so much Ayurveda. The middle way, Buddhist way. Find a blend of the earthly and the spiritual within you. You are not bound to mundane matters unless you choose to be. And the key concepts for these cards is union, alchemy, the conscious and the unconscious. Very beautiful card. And also I have like grey nails now as well, but I like, this is blue in the, or actually a bit grey maybe, in the back side. I love skies who looks like this. I like that color, sort of. Or the blending of it, I don't know. Interesting picture here. She has fishes in her hair. What is that? Fertile mind. We are freer than we think. Sometimes a fish can fly in the sea of the sky. Oh, I start to rhyme, I'm sorry. Okay, I will just take for the farther sky now and see whatever we come up with more here. And this is 7 of, I guess it might be pentacles here. Oh, a little scary. I will have to check it out here first. 7 of, yeah. 7 of discs. It's called discs here. I will do like this now. There's like a spider web there. Make me think of that song, you know. I will put a link to a song below that if I recall whatever song that is then. But anyways, I'll read this now. Take your time to create something you can be proud of. Excellence takes time. Hold true to your vision of what you will achieve with patience. It wasn't so scary. It looks a bit dark. All the cards have a slightly psychotic touch to them, or I don't know. My cat is snoring. Sorry about that. Attention to detail, planning ahead, perseverance. Right. So this seemed pretty good. The messages for today, don't they? I'll keep them like this so I can see them while you see them as well. Yeah. It's almost like they say, keep on doing what you're doing, and with moderation as well. Balance is key. So, and this little layout with related to the Mother Earth and Father Sky is also about this balance itself. I don't know if you see it. There is spider web here beside her and 2 spiders in the web. Yeah. If there are friends, we might like them there. Okay. So I guess the message isn't. There is not much to add to this little message here for now. Yeah, I think it's also rest may be needed here. It seemed like it's on this card to trust. To trust is whatever fish here now, but to trust that we will be carried and that we can relax and that the movements of life goes on. We don't need to control all, and we don't need to be like fixated or too intense. We can both be creative and active when we are, and also totally relax and trust what's going on in between there. So and we really are creators. I think that's what I wanted to say before there. I always questioned you have heard me before, know that I always question this law of attraction, but it's actually not the law of attraction I question. It's rather the way it's interpreted. And because as a witch or Wiccan, or using magic, you obviously believe in the law of attraction. I've never heard about anyone who doesn't. But you work with that, among other things. But the way it's sometimes interpreted and used, I really, really dislike that, as well as I think sometimes it's drawn too far, really. It's more more to things than meets the eye. But I think there is a synchronicity, and it can be okay. I won't go into the topic. I won't, because that will be a whole video by itself. But I don't believe that the law of attraction is the ultimate. It's not God. To some, it's God. It's like the. I think it's. It's amazing when you discover, for example. I know people around me also who just thought something and then it like popped down onto them, like as if they prayed for it or sent a prayer, or an order, as they say, to the universe. But what was I going to say now then? I just got all my brain just shut down. What was it now? It was something about that. Yeah, I think it's the ultimate. Yeah, I think that sometimes people who love to live in the mind, who are very sharp in the mind or bright in the mind, that's one level of existence, but it's not all. And it's not even the highest. It's like, but they talk about vibration, but it seems like some people are manic when it comes to the mind. So it's really, really fun to have the law of attraction as the ultimate law of the universe then, which I wouldn't. I disagree with that. I think it's one of them, and it's powerful, and it's sometimes misunderstood, I think, but not that I know. I don't have every key. I know I know that there is a whole lot that I don't understand, so don't listen to me, really. I just speak from my own view, which is obviously limited, as are all of ours. Yeah. I think that love is whatever that is. That would take a lot of videos as well to even. Yeah, sometimes some things you just can't talk about exactly. It doesn't. They don't make well in words, which the law of attraction does. So talk about that is easier than other things. But okay, I know I always do this. I almost fall asleep when I talk, and I have, I've mentioned that before too, about moderation here as well. I've mentioned about the eating disorder that I've had since I was a kid. I really have to make like some sort of. I've said this before as well, and I've said it like years in videos as well. But I need to make some kind of tell you guys how it goes or anything, because I don't. It's better, but I'm like that. I'm kind of what do you say in English now? In Swedish it would be like trappa upp och trappa ner. Not trapping up and trapping down. Doesn't sound great, but maybe what I mean. I kind of always I don't keep it clean and straight, and that's the problem also when it comes to food, because you can go in either direction, become too rigid and too harsh, or in a way that is sick as well. So mainly I've been like limitless, or to the other end of it, but I have the tendency as well to that other. So it's balance, and to find that. About the balance, yeah. It's not like you can just stop, You have to find a balance. And to me, I actually know exactly what it would be, but then again, yeah, it's about the trust, I think. Trusting. Yeah, I think it's about trusting. Lack of trust make us trust that whatever we are addicted to, as well as the instant gratification and the kind of fake solution that doesn't work. So I won't ramble on about that either. I just feel that I need to stop like making excuses because I make them still for myself. Although I don't eat sugar now, and I don't. There's a lot of stuff that I've dealt with better than sometime before then, but still it's not balanced. It's not moderated really, and I guess that's also a bit related to the dosha being a lot of vata and kapha as well, and I tend to forget. Either I just forget to eat, and then I get super hungry when I just realize, oh, I didn't eat for just a lot of for the whole day or something, and then the regularity and all these stuff are. This is also earthy card with the discs representing earth. 7 of discs. To do things to. Also, this one does it by herself a whole lot. What she creates, what she wants. But yeah, I guess that many people that I have talked to or I'm in contact with want to develop, and I also want to develop more of my spirituality, but the more tricky things are much more mundane. The spiritual side is easy, but they are intertwined, of course. And yeah, there is a lack of trust there. Otherwise I could just... It's also like dying, I think. I mean, letting go of an addiction, especially one you have had all your life. It's like you need to let go of everything. It feels like that. I know that's not true. I mean, but I think it's as scary, actually. I'm not really scared to die, though. But in that sense, yeah, to totally let go and not holding on to a little bit of it, you know, that in certain situations maybe I could need to dive into those destructive behaviors that feels like comfort or feels like safety, or, you know, yeah, it's tricky. But it's not, at the same time, it's not tricky. It's very clear and obvious. So, yeah, moderation. I hope you understood what this is for you, these cards. Yeah. This one also doesn't need others very much. She's able to, do you say spin? But well, this web of life, what she wants to create in her life by herself. She is able to do that. So that's what Father Sky said. You can create what you want here on earth, in life. And she says, Mother Earth says, trust. Trust and balance. Sometimes these more very, you know, the things that are really easy to, I mean, these are so common sense advices, you know. Sometimes we may need to reach out to others, though, or connect with others to create what we want or such, but not here, not at this time. But aside from that, it's kind of very generally things we already know, but we may need to be reminded. It seems like she really needs to rest. I do, I know. And this one really needs to rest as well. So sometimes it can be very restful to be alone. I mean, not to be totally alone, but to not engage too much with others when it comes to what we want to make or create. That can maybe be a distraction sometimes, and also we can be a bit sidetracked from what we exactly want, because we know what we want. And yeah, so maybe I should pick one more card. Since I talk forever, I cannot. Oh, then I can pick another card for us then. I don't know what for, but I will just pick one. There was some long time ago though, but who actually did some card reading for me. Since I don't go through the old videos, I find stuff that I forgot. Although it's just some years that I've done them, but I've not good memory. Anyways, there was one woman who said she asked before I pulled cards. She had a question herself, so if you have one, and if anyone wants a free personal reading, let me know that. But for now, this just the one card. Oh, what is this? This might be either Knights or a Pages of Wands. How interesting. I'll show you the card later, but I want to find the what it says in the booklet as well. Let's see. Maybe Page, because that doesn't look like a knight, not to me. But there is a little helmet there, if you can see, like a knight's helmet. Make me think it's, I don't know. Also, she is closing her eyes, looking inwards. Yeah. Let's see what it says. As an answer, or just a general message, an extra one to us here. I don't know, I must see if there is some kind of here. It's like it's like a page, but it says something else, but it's like a page, this one. So let's see, this might be someone in your life connected to a specific person or so. It says, one who is learning about magic and energy needs practice to control the will and make sense of chaos. Wonderful card, interesting. Wow. Okay, this is for you and for it's all for me as well. All right. One who is learning about magic and energy needs practice to control the will and make sense of chaos. Yeah. And also, the first two cards needs solitude to be able to be strong inside and not too influenced by others. Ah, beautiful. Control the will and make sense of chaos. Chaos is actually really something pretty fun when you know there is really, well, what can I say? when you know that you are safe, chaos is kind of fun. I think actually I've always been kind of an adventurer and really curious about everything. So I think some of the things that happened to me, at least as an adult or young adult, I really sought out these dramatic experiences, I'm sure. Because chaos kind of attracted me. I felt exhilarated by it somehow. I think, actually. As well as when I was a kid, I was running after the lightning and thunder and such. I loved the thunder. I still do. I really get happy. It's like exhilarating. I love it. And especially when it's also lightnings and thunders going on at the same time. Oh, those, what are they called? We don't have those, but I feel scared of, tornadoes and stuff. That seems crazy. I just don't want to be around those. But lightnings and thunder, I was really, until I was, I don't remember exact the age, maybe I do know the age. It must have been when this Estonia thing happened, kind of 94 or something. My cats were living, I had 2 cats then, a grey and a black one, and I were at the treatment center for for a while, because I was drinking too much and stuff, and there was a weekend where I went out to that house where he used to be, but he was not there always, so they could jump in and out as they wanted. Anyways, so I went out to them, and it was lightning and thunders going on, and I talked on the phone, and I had since a kid always chased the lightning. I tried to do anything to come very, very close to lightning. I was taking a bike or anything and run after it, and I loved it. And the thunders and and even when I was 20 or anything, I was running out when it was that weather and tried to be close to it. Anyways, really, really make me happy still. But then the lightning came out of the phone. You had those old stationary phones, and I held it a little bit turned. Not that I thought that lightning would strike, but I turned it a little bit, it wasn't turned against me. So the lightning was shooting up from where I talked into, not where I held it to my ear, luckily, and then it bounced back and forth in the room, and then went out through one of the what are they called? Well, when contacts we say in Swedish, but where you can stick attached when you want to have electricity for a lamp or anything, whatever they are called. And it was so quick. It was really, really quick. And then after that experience, I'm quite scared. I don't want to be closer to the lightning now. But oh wow, I still love it. I still do. I guess that's. I don't know why I even talk about that, but I guess maybe because it's connected to the old force or all the power that is contained or summoned up in. Also, when it comes to chaos, when something is chaotic in some way, it's really, really strong power in it, and and that can be used in various ways, in very good ways as well. So it's not bad. It's also just seemingly chaos, I think. Although not everything is possible to explain, it still have some order and a purpose as well, and so on to it. As I said, I think love is the basic law of the universe, and I think that's the purpose to everything, really. But it sounds a bit vague though, but I do believe so anyways. And also when it comes to karma and that, I will talk about that more when it comes to the Ayurveda video that I will do. And even this is so very, very long, so I cannot even imagine how long that will be, because there is no end to everything that I want to tell about that. Well, anyways, I believe in karma, but not as in punishments or such, but as in lessons of love. We need to learn somehow, and we can learn through pain sometimes, but also we can learn through love. And at some moment in time or in our lives, we may see that we have a choice to make there. And hopefully I'm there when it comes to choosing the addicted path. That's really learning through pain. I mean, there is no, although it may go smooth for a while or whatever, it seems like I can kind of almost, not trick it, but I can get away from the bad consequences of it, but it's never the case. They will come if I don't understand another way, and that I can choose another way. And I do know. So I will keep you updated on that. I will tell you how it went since my last video. I don't even know what date it is today. It might be, I don't know. So I don't know. Yeah, but I will from now on tell if it works fine or not. And that feels scary because you feel really like a loser when it doesn't work, or not, maybe not loser, but you like I want to, when I set my mind to something, I really want to go through with that. So it irritates me that I'm so ambivalent when it comes to this, that I kind of cling to it, and it holds me back. It as every addiction does for everyone, it keeps you from the things you want really the most, or from life itself in all its variety. It traps you into that small prison space. That's just crazy. So hopefully that will be of help. So thank you for listening, anyone who had the patience to do so. And it helps me that you are there. It really does. Yeah. So, and practice, whomever is learning about magic and energy. I think I know who this is for. It may be for all of us and many of us. But yeah, beautiful card. And look inwards. Always these closed eyes is about, there is so much there. The whole universe is within. So yeah, will send you now much love, and talk to you soon. Let me know if you have any comments you want to share, or thoughts or whatever, and yeah, thanks for likes and subscribing and whatnot. Okay, I just keep talking. I will soon be up with the Ayurveda one, maybe this week, I think, at least.